Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, if you can, like, comment, subscribe. But what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about estimates. So I got to go today and knock out 2 estimates today. I got a call for early this week. One of them wants some shrubs trimmed up, possible lawn care. The other one's looking to set up bi-weekly service. Not sure why they're looking to set up bi-weekly service this late in the season unless something happened with the previous lawn guy, but we'll take a look at it. I would tell you, when you're doing estimates, look very professional when you pull up. Don't go with basketball shorts, flip-flops, slides. I always try to have my logo shirt on. I always try to have my logo hat as well once I get out. Also have my clipboard with me that I can write down information. Super important to write down information. I have had the experience of just trying to memorize it, and then I complete the job in the customer service. Customer say, hey, you didn't do this, we talked about this, I thought I paid for it. So write down everything, be detailed with that. I never do estimates right there. I never send out prices on the spot. I always get the information, email address, and I email it over to them in a professional manner. My invoices has my logo on it as well, so it just looks super clean, super professional. And a lot of the stuff that I learned, check out my guy Gibson Lawn Service on YouTube. A lot of good content he pushed over there. He cut up, have fun, but you could take a lot of good stuff out of there. Good guy. Taught me a lot of stuff just by watching this video. So check out his channel, subscribe, go over there, check out Gibson. But I'm gonna put you in hyperlapse mode while I go do these 2 estimates, and we'll come back at the end and talk about what we got. All right, welcome back. Hey, so we're done with both estimates. The estimate with the shrub trimming job seemed to be a pretty good job. I calculate there's 32 shrubs on the property. 32 shrubs on the property. Military family just moved in, wanted to get the yard back looking good. The yard's not overgrown. He's gonna handle that on his own. From what we talked about. But the shrubs, 32 shrubs. I'm still thinking on the price. It could be a pretty good, decent payday, but it's gonna be some work. I'm gonna have to add the haul off fee, which is the dump fee, on there as well. I'm gonna have to put that on there. So it's gonna be 400 north, and that's on the low end side. And I'm not trying to be chucking the truck. I want to make sure I'm profitable on this job. So put in the comments 32 shrubs. Drop in the comments what you'll do that service for. They're not too horribly overgrown. But I'm gonna have to put that dump fee in there unless I put them on the yard and mulch them up. But he seems like he's gonna handle all of his lawn care, so I'm not gonna do it that way. So it should be a pretty time intensive job, but it won't be hard work. And then the last one that I looked at that wants the bi-weekly lawn care, that property there, totally severely overgrown. I bet a mower probably haven't touched that property in probably 2 to 3 months. Shrubs are over the top of the window frames, vines growing on the side of the house. I mean, this late in the season, I really don't have as much time to be doing property cleanups. You know, that's something that I probably would take on February, March, April. I mean, when you hit May, you in your mowing route pretty heavy. But I am very conscious of what I take on right now, for the simple fact, going into winter season, things typically slow down. So I am working on building up those winter funds, making sure the business account stay healthy, make sure we're good to go. I already did some number crunching. I won't miss nothing. I got enough to go all the way through the winter, through God's grace and blessings. But I still want to be able to, you know, generate some work. So, but it's still the first year, so I'm gonna see how this winter goes. So it could be some jobs that we take on. I definitely have no issue doing the shrubs, but it's an overgrown property. It's a beast. It's something you really gonna have to, I take the whole day to do that type of project. If I could ballpark estimate what it would be right now for that, it'll probably be an $800 ticket to get that property back in service. I mean, you have to cut the yard 3 or 4 times to get it down, distribute the clippings, cut the shrubs, pull the stuff down off the house, the vines and those type of things. So it's a pretty tough project. It can be done, but it's not nothing that we're ruling out right now. It still is an opportunity for us. So, but definitely, but I want to see what you put in the comments for those 32 shrubs that we got. Definitely want to lock that one in, for sure. Want to get that one done. It's not too hard. That's something we can squeeze into one of our slower days, and get it done. It'll probably take us 2.5 hours at the max to get it done, be in and out, get out of there, and we should be good to go. I like the fact that it is in a great neighborhood. So when you get into those good neighborhoods, make sure you always do a good job, good quality. People look at what you do. Pull up, be super professional. I dropped a video yesterday about being professional. Check that out, what being professional can do for you. You always have an opportunity to gain more customers. So that's what I typically do for estimates. So when I get home, I'm gonna sit down, get me a cup of coffee, enjoy that, get on the computer, email these out. Always do it professionally, email it out. That way, if they decide to accept the project or accept the job, I can just turn that estimate into an invoice. So it's super easy to pay online. I love it. I would say this: be very careful about doing those cleanup jobs. Get your money up front. When the houses are abandoned like that, get your money up front. That way people don't stiff you on those jobs. That's one thing we put in place this year. One-time cuts or cleanups, you got to pay me before we get on the property. So I typically send that invoice out the day before. I tell them by 8 o'clock that morning, because that's going to be my first job. Any one-time cuts before I start my normal route, make sure it's paid. If it's not paid by 8 o'clock, I'm not doing the job. I may consider rescheduling you for the next day, but if it's not paid by 8, I'm going on my normal mowing route. So be careful with that. You know, we got stiffed one time this year. It was only $50, wasn't a huge amount. But, you know, for someone that say, hey, they out of town, need someone to handle the property, and we did it, and they ghost us, right? You got enough wisdom to put something in place to make sure that we don't get got like that again. So be smart about that. Protect your business. Protect your assets. Put things in place. When you take a loss, put something in place so you don't take that loss again. Be smart about your business, because people are always out there cunning. You can't stop it. People are always out there cunning, so you just have to set yourself up for success, set your business up for success, so these type of things don't happen. But like I say, this is a estimate video, so make sure, be professional with your estimates. Like I said, I always get out, put the hat on, logo shirt, clipboard, talk to them, those type of things, and you should be good to go. Be mindful, you're not going to get every single job. If you think you're going to get every single job, you'll be heartbroken. People are not going to like your prices when you put reasonable, good prices out there. Don't put a price out there to get the job. Put a price out there to be profitable. If you put a price out there to be profitable and you do great work, you'll lock the jobs in. They'll come. But don't do the job just because you want to lock it in. Send the invoice, and you should be able to see your profitability margin shoot through the roof every time you do it. on that. So be smart about it. Good luck out there. Have fun while you're out there mowing. Be blessed. Be safe. Be thankful for your clients, your customers. Handle business well while you're out there. So I'm going to sign off for the day. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Brown's Quality Lawn Care.